Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Dennis Sanders, and for those of you who don't know, I am the co-owner of Magnolia Greens located in Brookhaven, Mississippi. I just wanted to get on and make a quick video just to answer a few questions that I get frequently asked. First question, which is the most common question, is how do I get a medical card? I get that the steps of getting a card may seem extensive. Trust me, I get it. But I promise once you get started, it will feel a lot easier. And if you need any help, feel free to give me a call, come by, or just replay the video. Because in this video, I will do everything in my power to empower you with the knowledge needed to obtain your medical card. So, first thing that you must do is get in contact with a prescribing doctor. Now, understand that when I say a prescribing doctor, that doctor is likely not going to be your primary care physician. It can be, but based off of the number of doctors that are prescribers in the state, and depending on who your primary care physician is, it is unlikely that they will be the prescriber. Now, when I say prescribing doctor, understand that just means a doctor who has taken a course by the state that certifies them to certify patients for medical cannabis. This doctor can be an MD, a DO, a nurse practitioner, or an optometrist. So if you lived in an underserved area and have friends who fall into one of those categories, ask them to join the program and help out. There is a limited amount of doctors or prescribing doctors, and that would help out the program and the patients that are desperately waiting to join this program. Now, I have to make a slight segue, but I promise it'll all make sense, because the second most frequently asked question is, how do I find a prescribing doctor? Now, according to the state, or according to the rules of the state, I cannot refer anyone to a prescribing doctor. And while I am a medical doctor myself, I cannot recommend patients for cannabis as I am a owner of a dispensary. However, I can talk to you about patient advocacy groups. One of the most popular ones at the moment is Miss Angie Calhoun's group, the Mississippi Cannabis Patients Alliance. If you Google any of those words together, her site should pop up. That's Mississippi Cannabis Patients Alliance. Once on her site, there is a directory with majority of the prescribing doctors in the state. All you have to do is click on medical marijuana doctors near me, and pick which doctor is nearest to you, or to a place that you don't mind driving to. But all you have to do is call them up, set up an appointment, and that should be that. There are other patient advocacy groups as well, such as Chronic Cards, and that's cards with a Z, who act in the same sense of the Mississippi Cannabis Patients Alliance, but they kind of do a good chunk of the work for you when it comes to connecting you to a doctor near you, and instead of just essentially giving you a phone book of sorts to make the calls yourself. But back to the card process. Before meeting with whatever or whoever doctor you've chosen, you should first ask them what type of documentation they require. For some doctors, they will need something as extensive as a complete medical record, while others may only need a progress note or discharge summary outlining the qualifying condition that qualifies you to receive medical cannabis. No matter the requirements, you should understand what they need. That way you can be working on that. By the time your appointment arrives, you will have the documentation required. Also, a good rule of thumb is to take with you a proof of residency. Proof of residency will be a bill, whichever, whether it's a energy bill, gas or phone bill, or a car registration. Because if you have this proof with you at the time of your visit and the doctor is willing, they can help knock out the Mississippi Department of Health portion of getting your card. So, once you have met with the doctor, gotten your certification, The last step is to get on the Mississippi Department of Health website. Look to the left side and you should see a tab that says medical cannabis. Once you click on that, scroll down to where it says patient portal. Here you will need to register before you're able to sign in. But once you are registered, sign in and start filling in the demographics and other personal information and questions on the application. And that'll be it. Within 30 days, or at 30 days, you will get your card and you'll get an email saying that your card has been approved. And you can, at that point, have that card with you to go into dispensaries like mine and purchase medical cannabis. The only thing that you will need to upload on that application would be your government issued ID, a photo of yourself, and that proof of residency that I spoke about earlier. For your photo, just make sure it is a photo that is taken against a neutral white colored background. This can be taken from your phone. It just needs to be close up and from the chest up. So essentially like this. You want to, like I said, it can be taken from your phone. You want to have no glasses, no hats, and make sure that background is neutral colored white. Not neutral colored white like this background here with the lines. It needs to be a solid white background. So if you have a solid white wall at home or know a place where it is one, get someone to take a photo of you. And like I said, once all those steps are done correctly, you will get your card in your email in 30 days. Now, I know that's been a lot, so instead of kind of going into the next question, I will end it here and post other videos of other questions. But please remember that you can share this video so that it may help others, and follow Magnolia Greens for any other important updates. Thank you for your time, and I hope I've helped.